My name is Erik Eastby. I'm with Cameron Miller from Seattle, Washington. I'm about to conduct an interview for the assignment that we're doing. So Cameron, question one, where are you from?
I'm from Seattle, Washington.
Okay. Is there like any particular neighborhood you're from?
More north of Seattle, so Kenmore. That's where my grandparents first moved up here.
Okay.
So I guess that area would be
Kenmore.
Kenmore area. Yeah.
Nice. So question two, what made you decide to come to Eastern Washington University when you're from Seattle?
Well, I actually started at a community college. I got my AA degree there, and I was actually at University of Washington for about a year there, but it was too hard and grades were kind of slipping and just kind of felt like I wasn't really making a community there, so just kind of expanded my horizons and wanted to, kind of go somewhere else that was kind of far from home, but was still kind of in-state, so I could get that in-state tuition. And Eastern was kind of on my list, so I picked that one.
Nice. So question three, did you have any role models that shaped your personal life to who you are today?
Role models, I would say definitely my family, number one. Like I'm the youngest out of my entire family. I got one older brother, one older sister, and a handful of cousins that were all looking out for me, and I always learned from their experiences that they had, and they'd always put their wisdom on me, like, hey, you should be doing that, type of thing.
Yeah.
So they were big role models for me. Outside of my family, I would say probably sports figures like, everyone's favorite basketball player or the greatest, Michael Jordan,
Right.
Allen Iverson, those type of guys, and then just people in general that have the hard work ethic and are dedicated to what they do.
Nice. Cool. So question four, did you ever attend churches, youth groups, after school sports, clubs, etc.? If so, did you look up to anyone in those programs and consider them a role model?
Yeah, so I did competitive gymnastics for about 12 years. That was my sport.
Cool.
Started when I was 7. So that was where I was at, but most of the week, like 20 hours a week, just training there. So I spent most of my time there. And then when I was younger, I did attend church and go to youth groups, that type of thing. As far as role models in gymnastics, kind of just mostly myself, actually. I kind of just was more self-driven in that. And then in the church setting, me and my brother kind of steered away first. What's the word for it? Like veered away from that aspect of our life because we just felt like we were kind of outcast and being picked on too in that setting. So
Right.
we kind of did our own thing, taught ourselves what we need to know.
Nice. That's pretty cool. So question five, what was the hardest and most challenging moment in your life?
Hardest was challenging. I think I haven't faced it yet. Hopefully it's another hard challenge coming my way because I feel like challenges really bring out the adversity in you and show your true character, how you can, be resilient against something. But so far, a challenge so far was college. I would say college. Yeah, that was
a big one.
That was a big step. Like going through UW and how I was struggling there. Like I mentioned earlier, I was like, I can't do the school thing. I'm not really motivated. I don't know what I want to do. So it just took me some time to really sit down and kind of reassess and figure out what I wanted to do with my life and apply that to something that's a discipline in education.
Right.
And just stick with it, be consistent.
Nice.
Yeah.
So question six, have you ever felt isolated or different because of your race, or have you always been comfortable in your own skin and embraced it?
Definitely felt isolated. So where we grew up was mostly suburban area, so it was a lot of white faces. We were probably the only black family around there. So it was like me, my brother, and maybe 2 other black kids in the whole school. So we were always isolated and didn't have peers to look towards, just ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that kind of transitioned to junior high as well, high school, beginning of college, and then continuous college as well. Yeah.
So question seven, how does it feel to be black at Eastern Washington University, and have you ever experienced anything traumatic or different treatment because of who you are?
So black at Eastern feels pretty good. Like when I first came here, I noticed there was like a lot more black people than my previous school experience. So that was kind of new for me. I was like, oh, okay, there's kind of good little community to here. Even though it's still not that big, but I just noticed a difference personally since I was actually finally a part of it, which was finally good to be a part of a group like that. And your second part, what was your second question?
The second part was, have you ever experienced anything traumatic or different treatment because of who you are?
Because of who I am. Maybe not because of who I am, because I'm a pretty nice person.
Yeah, you're pretty cool.
Treat people with a lot of respect. But based on what I look like, definitely, different skin color, I would get picked on through junior high, elementary, called names and all that stuff. So, just normal everyday stuff,
right?
Type of thing now. So
right.
Mm-hmm.
Question 8: did your parents ever discuss any issues that they had with you and how to solve those issues?
I would say mostly when I was younger. Like when I was younger, I had a hard time. I was kind of actually a bully in elementary. Like I didn't communicate my emotions and my feelings. I just kind of lashed out and hurt people and stuff like that. So they really had to sit me down and be like, Cameron, you really need to focus on what you're trying to say to people. Think before you act, type of thing. Otherwise, I would be ending up down the wrong path, and no one would ever want to be part of my life. And I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. I don't want to have no friends. That would be no fun.
Yeah.
So they really did that. And then the other issues, or not really issue, but just growing up as a black man too, you have to be more aware of things than your other peers would be. Like, how you react, or how you interact with people,
mm-hmm.
your interactions with police and other adult figures, that type of thing. They really schooled me on that, like how you actually have to, conduct yourself in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So question 9, was there a moment in elementary, middle school, or high school that people didn't want to be your friend or picked on you for being black?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like one particular one. I remember it was like Halloween. Like I was probably like 5th grade, I think. And there was like some high schoolers running around. They were just like, they saw me and they were like, "Oh, look at that nigga!" I wasn't even dressed up like a black person. They were like assuming that I was supposed to dress up like some certain character or rapper or something like that. And I was just thinking like, you're in high school. Why are you trick-or-treating?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was thinking first. But I didn't think of it that much then. But some people just aren't that educated in that and aren't very aware of that type of thing.
Yeah, and you would think in high school they'd be like more mature enough to like
mm-hmm.
not call you that, because I mean that's, you don't do that,
Right. Exactly.
And in high school, like you would think you'd be mature enough, but
but I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not. So question 10: how do you feel that you will end up after getting your bachelor's degree and be successful after you graduate?
I feel like I'll be very successful. I'm looking forward to that graduation day. Definitely. It's long awaited, a lot of hard work put into it. So I just want to, put that in my back pocket and be able to whip it out anytime I need as that certification that I've accomplished something great in my life and am able to move forward successfully in any career I do, whether it be with the degree I'm getting. I'm doing exercise science,
mm-hmm.
Whether it be with that or some other venture that I try to do.
For sure.
I just know that all that hard work and discipline that I'm able to apply to myself, I can apply to anything I want to do.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, this is Cameron Miller. He's from Seattle, Washington. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Thank you again, and I'll see you down the road.
Sounds good. Cool.